Welcome back, citizens, and thank you for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In today's episode, we'll be visiting days 5 and 6 of Invictus launch week, and their featured manufacturers, Roberts Space Industries, Origin Jumpworks, Consolidated Outland, and Argo Astronautics. And that episode starts right now. Okay, as a reminder of how to get to Invictus, you start here at the August Dunlow Spaceport. In the shuttle station, you go to the left past the one for Providence platform to the one to the Vision Center here. All right, days 5 and 6. Let's go on up here. We're going to go ahead and check out Robert Space Industries ships first. They're right here in the main hall, but we'll go up here and take a look at the kiosk so you can see what ships they have here before I go over them. Looks like there's a bunch of people up here around the thing already. So let's kind of sneak in here. Yeah, there you go. So in the main hall, you have mainly Robert Space Industries. In Apex Hall 2, you have Origin, Consolidated Outland, Argo over there, and then you have some hollows that we're going to check out of new ships to come, and there are 2 ground vehicles. Well, no, the RSI Aurora, that's not a ground vehicle, but I guess it's small enough that they can put it down there, and you got the RSI Rover down there, but we'll go ahead and check all that out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start right over here with the Scorpius. So let's go over here and see. Oh, we got somebody T-posing by the sign. Isn't that sweet? All right. So, no, he fixed himself. So, yeah, there's the Scorpius right there. All right. So there's the Scorpius. The Scorpius offers unprecedented fire coverage, allowing for both defensive and assault-minded applications. So that's kind of cool. Let me go around back and show you this thing real quick. Yeah, that turret up there, you can see the track. See the track there? Yeah. Fist actually did a video on this, and it is great. I thought you would be able to kind of move and stop and maybe stop right here above those red lights, but now you're not able to. So, that's the down position there. Let's see. And you can see it up top there, because that's where it is right now. Yeah, the turret's up top there. So it's actually kind of cool. So, all right. So let's go ahead and check out a couple more ships here. Now we're going to get into the Constellation series. And I think that this one here is the Constellation Andromeda, if I remember right. Sorry. Let's see. Sometimes those tags pop up. Yep, as the Constellation Andromeda. A multi-crew freighter with modular design. The RSI Andromeda is one of the most iconic ships in the verse. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Those are fun to fly in. They really are. And a lot of people, they use that almost as a starter ship. So the Connies, yeah. A lot of people have a lot of good things to say about the Connies. So the next one over here is the Constellation Taurus. And the Constellation Taurus here, oh, I don't have that on my notes. So let's go around and find a kiosk for it real quick. There it is. I don't know why I don't have that on my list. That's okay. There it is. Okay. Yeah, kind of look over this person's shoulder. Yeah, Constellation Taurus. Enjoy the adventure of a multi-crew constellation on the budget of the Constellation Taurus. And it is a dedicated freighter, fully configurable, but not without all the bells and whistles. The Taurus is a great way to get started with crewed ships. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. So you're looking for kind of starter ship. There it is. All right. So, right behind us over here is the Aquila. And the constellation Aquila. Explore the stars and distant horizons with the upgraded sensor suite and redesigned cockpit for maximum visibility. Yeah, you can see it right there. See, you got some glass down underneath. That's kind of cool. Okay. And our last Connie is the constellation Phoenix. And the constellation Phoenix, a chariot of the gods. This converted luxury freighter is ideal for VIP transport. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go over and see what they have. Well, it looks like they have updated windows on theirs too. But yeah, no, these guys are kind of cool. These guys are kind of cool. All right. Now, we'll go right over here. We got the RSI Mantis. And let's go over and look at its tag here real quick. Right? Yeah, the RSI Mantis. Yeah. So, the RSI Mantis stops ships dead in their tracks with RSI's premier quantum enforcer. So, yeah. That's one of those quantum enforcement ships. So, Fist and I played with that. It's a little tricky to get going, but when it works, believe me, it works. So, all right. So what I'm going to do now is head on. Whoa, we got a guy. Oh, people are hanging in here. It's either that or it's a witch. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to head on over to Apex Hall 2, and I will see you when we get in there. Yeah, that was the F8 Lightning. So not for sale, but it's kind of cool to have it on display. Okay, now we're going to start over here with two of Origin ships. The first one we're going to run across here is the 125. And with high fuel economy, a souped up weapons package, and a trademark Origin refinement, the 125 is the ideal entry into luxury spaceflight. So this is their 100 series fighter. Go inside here real quick. Yeah, these things are pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. Oh, is that? Yep, that's kind of your bed right there. So, yeah. All right. And this is one of the other first ones I got right here. This is the 325. And the 325, Origin's sleek signature fighter, the 325 makes a great companion for finding your mark in style and sophistication. Yeah, I really like Origin ships. A lot of you guys know that. So, but this was my, after I got my Renegade, this is the ship I bought right here. So, yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, I didn't buy a mining ship right off the bat. All right, so right here, this here is the Mustang Delta. And the Mustang Delta is armed with heavier weapons and rocket pods to give new pilots a little more firepower. So this here is a Mustang Delta. Look right up there, right above the gun. That's your rocket pods. So, oh, that's kind of cool. So we may just have to go check that out. So we will, in a future episode, we will go see the flyby, and we will see the we're going to go on the Javelin tour. So, right. So, yeah, so that is the Mustang Delta. And our last one here, this was the winner of the ship showdown for IAE, and it's the Argo Cargo. So, yeah, it's the MPUV Cargo. It's a great ship for hauling stuff around stations, kind of doing little expeditions. It does not have a quantum in it, so you're not able to get places quick, but it fits great inside my C2. so I could go somewhere, pop out in my little Argo Cargo here. I can go down into some of the mines, drop down in there with this, and yeah, so it's a pretty cool little ship. I have a couple of them actually. I love my little Argo Cargos. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to the lower level and take a look at the ground vehicle and the hollows of ships to come. So I will see you when I get down there. All right, here we are entering the lower level, and our first thing we're going to run into here is the RSI Ursa Rover. And this is rugged, durable, and tough. This is the rover of choice for extreme planetary exploration. Yeah, I use this when I'm mining with the rock. What I'll do is I'll drop a box and I'll hide it in here and store it. And once I get it pretty loaded up with gems from rock mining, I will drive it up there and I will make a little more of a profit. So I know I could probably just sell each one, but something different to do. All right, so we'll go over here. Yeah, we looked at this last time, the timeline. That was kind of cool. And yep, down here we have the RSI Aurora Ln. So the Ln is for combat focused citizens. The Ln comes with bigger shields and larger weapons that pack a punch. Oh, one of those two. But this is a great little starter ship too. I didn't start off with one. I did get one as part of a referral thing. And I love it from time to time. I think this is one of the only ships that you can get into from either the left side or the right side. You can see those two hatches there. Yeah, you got two of them there. So, all right. So now let's go ahead and head on into the hollows. The hollow viewers here. We'll start off over this way. And I think this is the Origin G12, if I remember right. So, no, it's not. This is the Argo MPUV. Sorry, not MPUV. That was over in the hall. This is the Argo SRV, also known as the tow truck. When it comes to getting the job done, Argo doesn't mess around. From simple freight and cargo towing to harrowing search and rescue operations, the SRV handles whatever you throw at it. The bespoke tractor system utilizes initiative plate and arm combination, allowing for effortless solo use as well as precision team towing for the bigger jobs. Your crew and passengers stay safe thanks to durable shields and heavy-duty armor that keep the cockpit and components secure when the situation gets hairy. I actually bought one of these, and I'm hoping it comes out soon. Yeah, it's basically the tow truck. You can go out there and rescue vehicles, or tow bigger ones off of planet surfaces, possibly. And I was also thinking that you could take one of those Connies from the other hall over there, and if you have the tractor beam going on it and you're tugging it, you turn and maybe you can fling it at somebody. So I don't know if you can do that or not, but I can't wait till it comes out. It would be it's the first concept ship I put in for. All right, so let's go on over here. Right here. Yeah, this is the Perseus. Where an RSI set out to make a defensive, modern statement in persuasive prevention. They looked into their own past to the historical gunships designated Perseus, capable of shredding sub-capital class Goliath. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble reading it there. This guy's arms keep getting in the way. The presence of the Perseus gunship in a blockade or a patrol squad is enough to make the most aggressive enemies think twice before engaging. Just like its vintage namesake. All right. So, again, I just wish that they had scale on these things. I'm thinking that the SRV that we just looked at next door, that's about the size of an Argo mole. But I don't know. So, yeah, this thing's taking on capital class ships. It's got to be good size. That's what I'm just thinking. So, come over here to the next one. Another guy in the way here. Well, maybe I can just go over this sign over here. Is there somebody over this one? Of course there is. Yeah, this is the RSI Polaris. The Polaris is a nimble Corvette class capital ship that packs a powerful punch with a full armament of turrets and torpedoes, intended for both naval patrol ship and to serve as the flagship for militia operations. The Polaris has the capacity to perform search and rescue operations, light strike missions, and general security patrols. The Polaris includes the facilities to repair, rearm, and refuel, fighters, light bombers, or other support ships. So that's got to be a big ship. That one's got to be a big ship. So there it is, Polaris. Right on. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys aren't flyable yet. But all the other ships, make sure you get over here and test fly these. Maybe you'll find your next best ship. So who knows? So I'm gonna get in here before somebody else does. And this is the Origin G12A, and it combines military might with Origin's unique approach to high-end engineering, designed for all offensive ground-based operations. It is the ideal partner for long-range perimeter patrols, intercepting assailants, and exploring dangerous new locales. So, I don't know if I like the look of that. That is an interesting-looking ship. Again, I'd like to see how big it is. Don't know. Maybe, I don't know if it's the size of an RSI Rover or smaller. Maybe the size of another, I don't know. Well, we will definitely see. We will definitely see. All right. So, I am going to go ahead and head on out. Again, make sure you make it down here to check out the new ships. And test fly these guys. I mean, it would be nice just to go test fly them, and maybe you can find your next new ship. And our next episode, let's see if I can straighten myself out here. Our next episode on day 7, we're going to be going over Crusader Industries, Tumbrel, and Misk. So make sure you tune in for that. But as I always say, we'll see you in the verse, and happy mining.